All right, guys, we're going to war right now. Not with any country or any person, but with a skunk in the off-grid shed. Sound is our weapon. Stay tuned. Let's go ahead and take a look in the shed. I'll show you what's going on with the skunk and what I'm using to combat it. All right, so here's the setup. I have this old PV keyboard amp, KB100. This thing is probably 30 to 40 years old. It sounds great. It's real solid.
Oldie but goodie.
Then I'm running through an old iPad here, and it's working out really well.
Working out well for someone.
Just extra gear I have around, using it for the purpose of trying to get rid of this pest. All right, guys, I just turned down the music, and I'm using a playlist from Soundstripe, and that's a really good service. I use it for all my YouTube videos for royalty-free content, and they have a great selection. It's an annual fee I pay, and I pretty much can use as much music as I want throughout the whole year. And in this case, I'm using this music because I don't want my video here to be copyright striked. Therefore, I can just go ahead and license that song you just heard when we walked into the shed. So let's talk a little bit about this skunk. It showed up maybe a week or two ago, and it's really bad. It kind of really stinks in here. When the skunk's not in the shed, it doesn't smell at all. So the skunk is right below me right now.
Watch out below, right?
So I'm using sound because I heard that skunks don't like sound, really loud noises and so forth. So I'm just trying to make it as unpleasant as possible for the skunk.
Indicates unpleasantness.
And hopefully we'll get it to leave. I do have a camera on the back. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, and then I'll show you the next step in the plan. All right, guys, so we're behind the shed right now, and you can see I have a trap cage all set for it. It's a humane trap, so using a company, they're gonna come and get it once we get the skunk. But in the meantime, just trying to figure out.
We'll figure it out later.
Where it's actually going under. So we have like 3 or 4 different options here.
Well, here are your options.
This was never closed in. Never had a problem in a couple of years, but have a problem now.
I have a problem.
I do have a Ring camera set up here, and I'm using this because the skunk will come out at night, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, which slot he's coming out of. And once that is determined, then I can go ahead and board up the rest of the holes here, and just set up the trap closer to that and close it in so he can only come out into the trap. I think it's a pretty good plan.
It's a pretty good plan.
I didn't get any footage last night. This is the second night I'm using this indoor Ring cam. We had good weather, so it's fun. It's outside, but if it rains or snows, it's probably not a good thing, but it's working for now. And hopefully we can get some, you know, reconnaissance on this skunk.
Surface reconnaissance.
Figure out, you know, where it's at, and then have a little better plan to catch it.
12 hours later.
Yeah, that.
All right, guys, so that's the plan here for getting rid of this nuisance pest, and hopefully the music will drive it out. We'll get some data on the camera, figure out where it's going, and then be able to catch it. And I can get back to work in the off-grid shed, make some more videos I want to do, but just absolutely cannot stand it in there right now.
Can't stand it.
I do have a couple of videos coming up. I have one on Solar Assistant as well as the MPP solar inverter. I figured that out. I was having some problems with that, but it was user error.
Error, banal.
I want to show you how well it's working.
All the kinks have been worked out.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Come on back for more videos, and we'll catch you later. Take care.